Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of JoJo no Kimyou na Bouken Ougon no Kaze, or you can call it JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind on episode 17. Now, this episode right here, we get introduced to a new stand user, not to mention its abilities, and it looked very threatening until something else of its opposite comes along the way, and I'll get to that just a second. We have to it that this guy who apparently has this stand ability called babyface whatsoever has the ability to create a baby pretty much, but apparently it needs a blood sample of someone of a male and then later on use a female. And we see to it that this guy, whatever his name is, ends up using this female, asking her certain questions and made a baby out of it, and therefore managed to make it into a stand controlling ability. Well, in terms of it made a stand into a baby, and it could control it and giving it messages through some kind of typing computer whatsoever. And we see to it that its abilities looks horrific, as it killed the woman or maybe ate her or turned into pieces the moment she tried to leave the train when something else was going on, as she's complaining. But eventually, we see to it that this baby stand ends up going on the motorcycle and drives off to where Bucciarati is at. Apparently, it could track down the person through its blood, apparently, and it looks like they stopped up north. We do get to see a scene where, that Bruno, Bucciarati, and the others are on their way to Venice or something, thanks to them getting a turtle onto a truck or something. And apparently we see to it that Mr. Stan bullets are apparently eating a hamburger, which we're not supposed to steal. And we see to it that the driver of the truck picks up the turtle, but Mr. ends up hitting the guy, maybe out of frustration because the bullets ends up stealing a hamburger, etc. And we see to it, of course, they end up getting to a little small accident. They have to find another car. Jono suggests that we just might as well make a bunch of cars disappear until then, or else nothing else will happen. And we see to it, of course, that Bruno is talking to Trish for a bit about what's going on here and there, but apparently after Jono seeing a motorcycle, we see to it that Bruno and Trish gets kidnapped. Well, apparently not really kidnapped, but get turned into little cubic 3D pieces whatsoever. If you guys watched the episode or if you read the manga. That's if you remember much. Aside from that, we see to it that Jono himself is having trouble, as this thing was able to take a throat and an eye and some parts of a leg in cubic formation. But apparently after Jono was close to death, etc., because apparently this this baby face stand has the ability to take certain parts or turn things into cubic pieces and kill them possibly. But because of Jono facing this thing and actually learning from it and experiencing near death, we see to it that Jono is able to turn pieces into life, apparently. He was able to replace parts of his leg, replace his eye, parts of his throat, and eventually he ends up having to actually take on the baby face stand, and the baby face was sending messages to his boss, which is the one who created him, goes hey man, I'm in trouble, what the hell am I supposed to do, blah blah blah. And we see to it, of course, that eventually that Jono was able to defeat him somehow, telling the babyface stand, let me teach you something. You should use your abilities to defend yourself, not to attack, of course. And somehow Jono was able to give up his hand and turn it into a piranha. Somehow goes inside babyface's stand body and rip him to shreds or something, and the episode ends off there. I go holy shish kebab, dude, that's crazy. So that's about it. Introduction of a new stand user, which is Babyface, which is very threatening in a certain sense. Not to mention it could be controlled far away, blah blah blah, and much more to come. And the ability to turn things into cubic pieces or something. Almost succeeded, but thanks to Jono's ability, which is the opposite of what he does, he was able to take it down. So that's about it, people. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!